Hey guys, so today we are going to be having a little interview chat with Lauren Hong. So she is the founder and designer at Out and About Communications here in San Diego, as well as the founder of Lauren, Olivia and Company, which is a company that makes beautiful handbags using fabrics sourced from all over the world. So two really amazing companies started by one amazing woman. So we're just going to sit here and have a chat about her businesses and just some nuggets of wisdom she's learned along the way, and we're going to share them with you guys today. You went to college.
Yes.
What did you go to college for? Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Talk a little about your undergrad education.
Yeah, and thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
So I went to Drake University, smack in the middle of the U.S. and in Iowa, and I did graphic design and advertising, so that's what I did.
Awesome. Yeah. What made you interested in that field, or was there any moment where you're like, you know how some people are like, I saw this one commercial and I knew I had to be in advertising? Or...
Yeah. So my mom is a designer, so I've kind of grown up with, like, the kitchen table always turns into an art studio. So I think there's that, and I just enjoy it. Like, it's fun, and I want to get into the nitty-gritty and understand kind of the background of what makes a design work. And
yeah.
I think that's why I just kind of fell into it, really.
Did you have any, like, internships or experiences while you were in school that sort of helped you get on your feet after college, or...?
Yeah, I did an internship at Oxfam in Hong Kong, which was really fun. We worked on a lot of World Trade Organization kind of collateral, like print collateral. So I worked with them to develop that out, and the messaging and the visuals. So that was really neat to work in an international space, and then also put together the graphics for that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
How long were you in Hong Kong for?
I was just a summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
it was
still,
a summer.
That's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
So would you say, like, this might be kind of like a weird question, would you say you've learned more in school or on the job, or maybe how did those, like, in school basics help you on the job?
I think a little bit of both. I mean, I think kind of like the classic answer would be, you know, to learn more not in school, because I feel like it's not hands-on. You're not kind of having those trip over your feet experiences as much. But I think that I was in a university where I had a lot of opportunities to just, like, try new things and explore. Yeah. So even if it was in the classroom, we were able to apply that into the real world, or even, like, a lot of the graphic design projects we would take on were, I mean, it's a lot of the stuff I do today. Yeah. So I think it was kind of a combination of in school and then also just internships and other experiences that kind of collided, if you will.
Talk a little bit about your journey starting out and about communications, sort of give us a snapshot of a day in the life of what it looks like to be the designer of a budding communications company.
So I got started really, it kind of found me. I don't think I really found it, but I have been working at different marketing shops, both boutique and larger ones. And so I started talking with a lot of business owners in San Diego, and they said, well, I need help with this and I need help with that and that. And so I said, well, I'm a graphic designer. I've had marketing experience, this kind of thing. And so I just started taking on different projects. So right now I do logo design, which is really fun because it's branding for the whole company. Yeah. And I do websites and print collateral and digital collateral and the whole thing. But it's been crazy because kind of, you asked about day in the life, it's kind of, it's all about waking up, making sure you've got your checklist together, you know, and I think following up on client projects and meeting those deadlines, because as much as you plan it all takes longer than you expect, and so that's kind of the fun part about it, though, too, is just moving along and shaking things out as you move. So
awesome. So now let's talk a little bit about Lauren, Olivia and Company.
So I call Out and About Communications my day job, and then Lauren, Olivia and Company is my night job. And so I lived overseas for 3 years, and I loved meeting different people and hearing about their stories, and I love the design side of things. So it kind of came with those two elements of it, like, colliding together. And the company is all about, it's all about having beautiful design, but then one that tells a story that's focused very much on a global story. So all the products have different textiles that are sourced from around the globe, and it's really fun because you find yourself sourcing textiles from artisans in a really small village, you know, somewhere in the mountains, and you learn about this craft and the art that they've been doing for hundreds of years, and then you take another textile that's inspired by some pattern or whatever it is, and so I bring that all together to have just really neat products that tell a global story and really focus on supporting artisans and small businesses. So these are some of the products, and they're all clutches right now, and we have different textiles. This one is inspired by Mexico. This one's Mexican print, kind of the with the skulls, and then we've got Argentina, this is from India, Guatemala, and this is from the US. But we've got about a dozen or so different products, and they're all just textiles that are really fun, and then we've got products that are really for all different occasions.
When did you launch the company, and
Yeah.
tell us like where you are right now, like where the
yeah.
bags are available, things like that.
We just launched in December of 2013, so a little bit more than a month ago, and we're just getting out to the world. It's all online right now on the website laurenoliviaco.com. So we're just getting it out there. Yeah.
So if you have any tips for women out there who want to start their own business or are afraid to take that leap, maybe just a few nuggets of wisdom to help them, or anything that you've learned along the way that you wish you'd known beforehand.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is just to jump. I think it's so easy to put up walls and say, like, I can't do this, it's not the right timing, or I don't want to move there, I don't want to do this. And I think putting up those walls and just jumping in, because nothing's ever going to be perfect. And you can refine it as much as you want, but it's kind of like an art piece, right? It's never completely done. Our website, it's never completely done, and you have to continue to refine it to make it better. So I think the first thing is just jump.
Just do it, yeah.
I think the second thing is, if you don't know something, then either delegate it out or find people that are smart and surround yourself by really smart people. So I think that would probably be the second thing. And then the third thing is, if you're going to do it, make sure you really are passionate about it, because it's going to be all consuming.
Yeah. That's a really
so just love it, and really make sure it's you and it really feels authentically and genuinely you, or else that's going to show to the world if it's not. Yeah. So I think really be honest with yourself, have one of those gut checks, is this me?
It is true, because even something that's fun, too much of anything can be a bad thing. So I think that's a really great point to be like, do I really love this, or is it just sort of fun for the moment?
Yeah.
So it's still January, so I feel like we can talk about some New Year's resolutions. Maybe what are some plans or some goals that you have for yourself for this year and your businesses?
Yeah. I think it's all around growth, really. Yeah. I mean, one of the challenges about being an entrepreneur is, you start kind of yourself, right? It's like meetings with yourself, and then you bring in other people and you get ideas, and then you start giving something to the world. And now I've opened up these businesses, and now it's about getting beyond those networks, sharing, just more exposure, that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. And so part of this year for me is sharing it with the world, which is really neat, and then continuing to refine the business and gathering feedback and just working to really polish it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So,
best of luck to you. If you guys, we'll link everything below so you can check out both of her businesses and leave any comments you have about Lauren, or if you have any questions for her. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.